Hey friends, how are you? I just lost connection with all of you, so I had to start this all over again. Okay, so it is Wednesday, November the 8th, and I am wanting to reach out to all of you because I missed my Monday broadcast. It's Wednesday now, and I thought, hey, I'm going to do a quick broadcast and maybe even have a time to get in and get a shower. Yay, shower! Baby's napping, so let me do this fast. So, today I would like to talk about a topic that's near and dear to my heart. It's called the smart shopper versus penny pincher. Okay. Now, we all know that saving money is the prudent fiscal thing to do, especially in today's day and age where our economy is like all over the place, right? So I'm all about saving a dime. My husband is the sole breadwinner of the family. I'm the one who stays home with the kids. And so I want to make sure that we are saving the money that we can so that when we need that money, we can put it to good use, right? So today is Wednesday, and Wednesday is sale paper day. Sale paper day. Sale paper day. Okay, so sale paper day. This is what happens to me on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, the sale papers come to my neighborhood, and this is what I do. I lay out all the sale papers like this, right? And I go through all the sale papers. These are for the groceries, right? So look at all these newspapers. So we've got Piggly Wiggly, Save-A-Lot, Publix, Food Lion, Harris Teeter, Aldi. You may not have these stores where you're from, but we do. And so, you know what? This is what I do. I sit down and I go paper by paper going, oh, who's got the cheapest turkey? Look, let's see. Aldi's got it for 99 cents. Oh, wait, no, Harris Teeter's got it for 37 cents. And I find who's got the cheapest deals. And I go to each one of these stores to buy groceries, in addition to Walmart. Yes, it's a little crazy and it's a long time and it's like a huge effort. So then I'm thinking to myself, okay, it was beautiful when Walmart had that price match guarantee where like Walmart would say, just bring in your ad, or you don't even have to bring in your ad, just tell us about it and we will match that competitor's price. You don't want to be me, you don't want to be behind me, in the grocery line when that happens, because that was when I would come with my 6 papers and I would say, hey, I need a price match for this, I need a price match for that. And people behind me would be like, what in goodness' name is going on here? We're waiting here for an hour while you do your price checks. And your coupons. Yes, I coupon too. And I use apps. I use the Ibotta app, which is an awesome app. If you guys haven't been on it, you need to go Ibotta, I-B-O-T-T-A. And then I've got the Walmart Savings Catcher app. I don't know if there's any other apps out there that you guys use. Tell me. I'm sure that I'll add that to my list of things that I will do to try to save the money. So sale papers, shop at multiple stores, use apps, coupons. Yes. I don't know how people extreme coupon. And if any of you do, I don't even know what to say. I remember when that extreme couponing show came out, I tried my hardest so that my husband wouldn't see that show because I knew that he would have an expectation of me to be that extreme couponer. I just can't do that. It's crazy time consuming. So what my husband's, what his solution is he just goes through the paper and he doesn't even cut the paper things out. He just rips out the coupons that he wants and he then throws them in my drawer. This is the coupon drawer. Now, note that initially when I had started this, I was very organized. I had my little Ziploc bag for the coupons for food. I had my Ziploc bag for the coupons for non-food and for baby and gift certificates and things. But no, it ended up being like a catch-all for all of these coupons that like we may or may not use, and I can bet your bottom dollar that most of them are expired by now. So that is about as far as we get with the couponing. We also buy in bulk. Yeah, I can show you about my bulk experiences. Now, a lot of you probably buy in bulk. You have Sam's, you have Costco, you have BJ's and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's great if you have, the need for it. But like we've got a family of 2 adults and 2 children. Who needs that much cereal? Who needs that much Gatorade? Look at the chips here. This is ridiculous. All of these chips are going to go bad. Like we don't even eat chips in this house. Like why do we need all of this stuff? Why? Because it was on sale. It was cheaper to buy it in bulk. Okay, well, that's all fine and dandy until it rots in your cabinets or it goes stale or it expires, right? So how much money could that's just kind of wasting money in my opinion, right? So what else do we do that I try to do to save money? I buy on consignment. All of my kids' clothes are, hand-me-down or bought at a consignment store. Unless it was somehow gifted to them from some kind soul. Use FreeCycle. If you guys don't know about FreeCycle, that's a great thing to be a member of. Doesn't cost anything. It's free. It's just members in your community that don't want to have things end up in landfills. So they just post things out there saying, hey, I've got, an extra TV that I'm not using. It's old, but if you want it, you can have it. Or, hey, you know what? I need a rake. Does anybody have this kind of rake? Oh yeah, I've got one here, you can have it. And you just drive out to that person's house and pick it up and it's free and stuff doesn't end up in landfill. So yes, we do FreeCycle as well. We hold garage sales. I hold garage sales pretty religiously, and I sell all of our stuff so that we can, recoup some of those expenses. I also do online garage sales in addition to the in-home garage sales. What else do we do? Lots of just crazy stuff. So I just feel like, at what point can I save more money? I don't even know. Like, an ad out for us is spending $5 on a Little Caesars pizza. And even then, I feel guilty. Like, I feel guilty, one, because I didn't cook that meal. It's not nutritious for my children. And number two, did we really need to spend that $5 Really? Right? Goodness gracious. So I don't know if y'all have the same. Please chime in here. See if you're feeling the same way that I'm feeling. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Give me something. Say, hey, Susan, I thought about this. Maybe you should try that. Because I'll try it. But then there comes a point where it's like, what point does it become the law of diminishing returns? Like, you've spent way too much time on trying to save all this money and clip coupons and do all this stuff, and it's not worth its time. And it's not worth the gasoline to be driving around to all these different stores, or the energy. You could be spending this time with your family or your loved ones, or taking a shower for that matter. So, I think that the root to my anxiety about all of this is probably my husband. I mean, I've known him ever since I was a teenager. We got married straight out of college, and we were poor, and we lived on ramen, and, that's fine. I mean, gosh, I remember the days when we were at Burger King, and I would bring my own cheese slices to Burger King because it cost extra money to put cheese on a burger. And I remember the days when we would go to, and I'm ashamed to admit it, but we would go to the movie theater, and I would find one of those refillable cups in the garbage. Don't tell me you haven't tried it. You go rinse it out and bring it up to the concession stand. Get yourself a new straw, it's good as new. Disgusting, yes, but that's what you do when you're broke, right? But why do I feel like I'm 40-something years old and I'm still doing these things like I'm broke? I don't know. Does anyone else do this? Does anyone else feel this way about money spending? Or, gosh, I know, I think I might need counseling. It's crazy, right? So my husband, I think, is the reason why I have these anxieties. And this is, he's got some really interesting habits. Like, he will go to Walmart and he'll buy something from Walmart. Okay, and today those lanterns are $20, but next month price may go down to $15. He will have saved that receipt, and he will go back. He'll buy the $15 one and swap them out to save the $5. He'll get the price reduction reimbursement, whatever. And it's like, really, who has the energy? He has stacks of receipts from all sorts of stores that he does this with. It's crazy. And then I'm the one who has to go back in there and do all these returns. Like, I have time for that, right? What else? We don't eat out. And if we do, it's because we have some gift card or some coupon or something like that. We don't really vacation ever because, we can't afford babysitters. We don't go out and we don't vacation ever. And if we do, we're either driving there and using hotel points or using miles or travel vouchers. And even then, we bring our own food so we don't have to pay for anything when we land. Hotel amenities. My husband travels a ton, and he comes home. It's like he robs the housekeeping carts and brings home all of the shampoo and all of these soaps, and it's this entire drawer of this stuff in his bathroom vanity. And then, like, airlines, he can fly first class because he flies so much, and they give you little snacks in first class. So he comes home with like his computer bag full of like pretzels and cookies and Kind bars because he gets them free on the airplane, and he just hands them over. He literally dumps them on my counter when he gets home, like, hey, I'm home, look what I brought you. Like, really? Really? First of all, we don't need all that stuff. Second of all, that's not a really loving, hey, I missed you so much, here, have a bag of pretzels. But hey, he continues to do it. What else? Black Friday. He's crazy about Black Friday. We still have stuff in our house from Black Friday. Sam's had some sale last Black Friday on these blankets, these like plush blankets. He bought literally every color of this blanket. We have like, I would say 8 of them. 8 of these blankets. What are we going to do with them? And I have an entire like room in my house that is attributed to things that we need to return, or things that were from Black Friday, or that he had in his mind was thinking, I could save money on this. But what do you need 8 blankets for, right? So now, I always feel like my efforts are never ever enough, and I don't know if any of you go through all of this too. Or maybe you have a streamlined process for me to save the same amount of money and maybe use a little less energy. What's the most extreme thing? What is the most extreme thing that you have done to save money? Throw me a comment. Throw me anything. Throw me something. Like anything that you have done to save money. Or the most extreme thing you've done to save money. This is probably the most extreme thing that we've done to save money here at our house. My husband, okay, we have this like finicky heating system, right? Our HVAC system's a little finicky. And in the South, you don't really need heat a whole lot like you do in the North. But like when it gets below freezing here, our heater HVAC thing kind of goes and it shuts down, and we don't have heat. So, but we don't get below freezing for more than a day or two, and it's usually pretty manageable. But like in the last couple of winters, it's been really frigid. So, you know, our little HVAC freezes up, and we don't have any heat. So instead of calling someone to fix it, or instead of replacing it, well, I get it, because I mean it costs a lot of money. It's like $5-6 grand to replace an HVAC unit. My husband's solution to heating the house, it's about 4,000 square feet or more, big high ceilings. His solution to heating the house is this. Turn on the oven. Yes, turn on the oven. So he turns on the oven to like 400 degrees and opens the door and thinks that that is gonna heat our house. Yes. And then everybody has to sleep downstairs. Our fireplace doesn't even work. And we huddle around blankets. Yes, we huddle around blankets. Maybe have a space heater or two upstairs in the kids' rooms. But this is how we heat our house when that stuff goes. I will give my husband credit. This year he said, no more of that stuff. That's just craziness. We're gonna get a new HVAC unit. But literally, how asinine is that? Like to save a buck. Because he's like, we're in the South, how many more cold days are we gonna get? So, what's the most extreme thing that you've done? Ooh, Kara, good idea. Plush blankets, great teacher gift. I'm loving it. I love that idea. Christmas is right around the corner. Smart girl. What else can I do with all this stuff? I'm waiting. Chime in, everybody. Chime in, because it's just going to go into a landfill or go and rot somewhere with all of my extra stuff that I have. Now that I have heat, and I'm not biting on my fingernails and shivering. What else? Okay. What if you don't have any examples of the extreme things that you've done to save money? Because I wish that you did. Please put them in there or comment or send something later, because I'm feeling really raw and exposed here that you guys are not sharing this with me. And I'm feeling like, wow, basket case. Please tell me that you guys have done extreme things too. Even when you were like a, college student, I'll take anything right now, so I don't feel like such a mess. What are your, tell me what some of your favorite saving tips are, your favorite saving methods are. Like I said, I would love to be able to use some of your ideas, tips and tricks and expertise so that I can streamline my process and be a little less anxious about all of this. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all I have. I've expended all of my energy on the cost savings analysis. So, Christmas is coming too. And another Black Friday. Yeah, talk to me in another month. All right, well, I'm looking forward to your expertise, and I'm gonna go take a shower now because my child's asleep. This is like, I've got like 5 minutes. 5 mommy minutes. Yay. Thank you for joining. I will talk with you guys soon, but again, please leave comments, share this with your friends so that I don't feel like I'm completely alone in this. All right, thanks. Talk to you later. If I can find out how to hang up, I'm trying to figure that out right now. Finish.